Hey guys, so today I am doing a review and a few on the new Milani Matte Baked Bronzers. These are limited edition, so I wanted to get my review out there so you can see whether you want to purchase these or not while they are still available. So I'm just going to get started with the shades. There are two shades available. There is number 7 Sienna and number 8 Sunset. And Milani kind of messed me up. I'm so used to the lighter color having a lower number, but really the numbering doesn't matter. It's Sienna and Sunset. So these are the two shades that are available, and I swatched them here on the back of my hand. This is Sunset and this is Sienna. And as you can see, these are both warm tone bronzers, but I don't think either of them are orange, which is awesome. They're more of a yellow warm undertone, so I find that they still work on me and my fair skin, which I know you fair skin girls out there know how hard it is to find a bronzer that is not orangey. So these are both great for that. They are warm tone without being orange. So for shade number 8 Sunset, this would be great for fair to light and medium skin tones as either a bronzer or a contour powder. It really just depends on the brush that you use and the amount of the product that you use. But today I use this to do the E3 and I blended it down onto my neck. And number 7 Sienna I think would be great for medium to tan skin tones as a bronzer. And I think it would work for fair to tan skin tones as well for a contour powder, but it really, again, depends on the brush that you use and the amount that you use. I'm using this to contour, and for reference, I am a NC15 in MAC, so I am very, very fair, and I find that this color still works great as a contour on me. I just make sure to use a small amount of product and blend it out. So I really do wish they had another deeper shade. That would be a great bronzer color for deeper skin and a contour powder for really tan skin. But unfortunately, they don't have a third darker shade, but I am very happy with these two shades. So for the claims of this product, Milani doesn't have too many. They just say that this finish is matte yet luminous and makes you look beautifully bronzed, and I would definitely agree with that. So the next thing I want to mention is the scent. Yes, there is actually a scent to this. It is a very light cocoa powder scent, which I did not realize that isn't really advertised very much, but I was watching another review video and Crystal Lynn from Makeup and Me mentioned that this does smell like cocoa powder. And I agree, I think it does, but it's very light. So if you aren't really a fan of that scent, you will still like this, I believe. It's not really as strong as something like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, but I did want to mention that it does have a light cocoa powder scent, which I think is pretty cool. So for pigmentation, these are incredibly pigmented in my opinion. These are both just one swipe across the product and one swipe on my hand, and that really impresses me. I like bronzers that show up on my skin, which is easy for me because I'm fair, but they do have incredible pigmentation and I'm very impressed. And also I think they apply really nicely. I wanted to show you the brushes that I used with these. So if you ever find that a product is not applying well on you, if it's applying patchy, I really recommend powdering your skin first. I always do that, so I never really have a problem with products blending into my skin. So I just wanted to give that little tip. But for the application, I've been using Sunset, which is a lighter shade, in my Real Techniques blush brush, and I've just been using this to do the E3 on my face and blend onto my neck. I think this is a really, really great combination. And this is dense but fluffy enough to really blend out this product because I don't want my bronze to be really intense. I save the intensity just for the contour. So for number 7, which was my contour shade, I use the Sigma F05 small contour brush to really get into the hollows of my cheek. And I think both of these brushes blended out the product really well, but I also think that this is a very blendable product, which is great, but it won't blend away into a muddy mess. I think it just blends the perfect amount. And like I said, if you're having issues with blending, make sure you powder your skin first. So for the texture and finish, these are incredibly smooth, and that is really, really awesome for a bronzer. And it is because of its really nice pigmentation, and it is very smooth, more like a face powder than a really like hard compacted bronzer, which I love because it's just much easier to apply, and I think again it adds to how well it blends. And for the finish, These are not a full-on matte. I would call them a satin because they do have a slight glow to them, which I prefer because full-on matte bronzers can sometimes make your skin look a little bit dirty. And I think that these have just a slight amount of sheen to them, which really helps them look more natural on the skin. That's how I feel. That's my personal opinion. So I actually really like that it has a very slight sheen to it. So I would not call them a full-on matte, but I did contour with it and I think it looks matte on my skin, but not flat and dirty. So I definitely think that you can contour with these products even though they do have a slight sheen to them. So for lasting power, I find that these last all day on me. I have worn them a ton and I haven't had any problem with it fading throughout the day. It stays as intense as I applied it throughout the entire day. So for the packaging, it's pretty standard of Milani's packaging. You just have the gold package and the clear top on the back. You have the number and the name, and inside you just have the bronzer, of course. And then on the bottom you have a mirror and a little brush. You can use this brush, but it's not very soft and it's pretty blunt for contouring. It will make your bronzer be very intense, but I just left mine in here in case I would need it, but I would recommend using different brush than that. But I like the packaging. I don't think it's too bulky. As you can see, there's not a lot of excess around the actual product, so I actually really enjoy this packaging. I think it looks nice and sleek with the gold and the clear front so you can see the actual color of your product. So for price and availability, these are $9. They are being sold at select Walgreens and on MilaniCosmetics.com. I know that my Walgreens does not get limited edition Milani products. Last year I chased down these Naturally Chic Shadow Eyes pencils. I went to 6 stores and never found them, so I finally just bought it offline and saved myself some trouble. And I will have a direct link to this in the description box. If you spend over $25, then you get free shipping, which is awesome. So for my overall rating, I would definitely rate these a 5 out of 5. These are absolutely in my top 3 bronzers of all time. I'm obsessed with them. I think they work so well. And by the way, I was not sent these products. I purchased them on my own. So this is not a biased review or anything, but I absolutely love these. I'm so impressed, and I really wanted to get these after I tried the matte baked blushes, which I am going to review for you guys as well. But I would definitely hop on these while they are still available. I think they are really phenomenal quality and amazing bronzers for a very affordable price of $9. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have tried these bronzers, please let me know your thoughts in a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.